Cal looking at all the other Jedi in hiding. After blowing up 3 Imperial sites, killed 2 Inquisitors, and got a big titty goth girlfriend. Pathetic. Leave him or we'll never make it. His fate will be the same as ours. Ice on Delt Star. Ice on Delt Star. Ice on Delt Star. Okay, maybe the council had a point. Really, do you think? Holla there, General Quixote. Teacher, the test isn't that hard. The test in question. Who killed Anakin Skywalker? A. Luke Skywalker. B. Chief Palpatine. C. Darth Vader. D. Himself. Girls, ooh, she's wearing the same outfit as me. Boys, did you create a cinematically and widely loved Star Wars series? Disney Plus. Yes. What did it cost? Disney Plus. $650 million. So you now know the template, expectations, and standards to keep making beloved content that the entire fandom loves. Disney Plus. When she comes out from taking a shower and the towel is only big enough to cover the front of her body, I will watch your Anna with great interest. Hey, Anakin, just calling you, since I totally forgot youngling Jedis were a thing. Of course we can just re-educate them or something. You did what? You're going to abandon Bo-Katan and her people. Have you forgotten about the 2 trillion on Coruscant who need help that aren't the Chancellor, you stupid orange? Learning the story through the movies. Learning the story through the novels. Hey Obi-Wan, do I look old to you? I mean, I guess you do. Be right back, Master. Ah, that's better. Oh, you special edition mother ducker. 8-year-old me watching Attack of the Clones for the first time and seeing Padme in this dress. Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Emperor Palpatine is in the Ponkrell files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, ESP. Who would win? Goku's Kamehameha, the Delt Star's laser, me getting loaded and wandering off from the group. You have no idea where I am. So one at a time, old man or you and the twink together? Rah. Oh, they want the ship. Sorry, pal, totally misread the situation. I picked the wrong day to stop huffing Rido. John Williams conducting the orchestra. I feel the need for speed. Hello, my name is Grogu. You took my dad. Prepare to die. Fine, I'll go out. But I'm only having 1 drink. 10 drinks later. Me. More Star Wars toys. Me with my new Star Wars toys. My wife. I'm gonna finish what Obi-Wan started all those years ago. Burn Mother Ducker. Trump and Ellen be like. Who are you? I'm Rey. I'm Dead Ramiro. James on Old Taylor voiced both Johnny Test and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Skeletor will return with more disturbing facts. Cal Kestis at 100% power. Cal Kestis at 99% power. Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Wolf Tarkin is in the Yoda files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Me, you're not going to get table food every time the family eats. My dog. That's not true. That's impossible. Trade Federation Department of External Affairs. All the passengers of the selfie cruiser are safe and unharmed. They were provided with tea and dioxys. The show is over. The Grey Jedi debate in a nutshell. You're a Jedi. You say that. I haven't claimed that. Oh, what is this? Is this Jedi versus Sith? I don't know. Well, either you're a Jedi or a Sith. Which one is it? You're really quite something, aren't you? Aren't I? But you're really quite nothing. I work at my local Goodwill, and I gotta say these donors have a great sense of humor sometimes. Where is Wilson? Is he safe? Is he alright? Call me Purple Guy, because I'm gonna put a child into that robot. Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she alright? A Lord of the Sith asking questions and expecting them to be neatly answered? You are a poor apprentice if you think so. corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. If I had a nickel for every time a ninth main entry to a series had a return to an old location that's now in ruins, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back. Yoda's theme. We were filming the scene where Anakin decapitates Count Dooku, and when I told Christopher what sound he should make, he told me, "Do you know the sound a man makes when you cut off his head?" Christopher Lee witnessed the last public section by guillotine. Sir Christopher Lee led one of the most incredible lives ever, including witnessing the last public section by guillotine. Because I do. Friend, dude, just don't bring up your Star Wars obsession on the first date. Me, yep, I won't. Later, on date, me, so what do you do? I'm an astronomer. I study faraway galaxies and how they looked a long time ago. Me, sweating. Me when I find out people are serious about this theory. Wait, you guys actually think Jar Jar's a Sith Lord? I thought that was a joke. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I'm the Spar. Pelian and Elevanto every time Thrawn pulls something out of the blue. It was revealed to me through an artwork. Source. Heat take. Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie. This is brilliant. But I like this. K2S0. Whenever he's told to stay on the ship. No, I don't think I will. He really did go with Snidely Whiplash over the Terminator. No Jedi would ever be scared of Grievous. He's a pathetic loser that only wins by cheating. I recognize the council has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid ace decision, I've selected to ignore it. With the success of Andor, you just know that the Disney execs be thinking like, I have to go now. My girlfriend needs me. Note, Cassian Andor survived on the way back to his girlfriend. The real story behind the Sith dagger. Be a Sith assassin tasked with ensuring only the worthy potential apprentices find the Wayfinder. Carefully inscribe a dagger with complex rituals, and directions to lead finders on a Sith scavenger hunt around the galaxy to Palpatine. Some random Force user on a random planet who turns out to be Palp's daughter stumbles upon the Wayfinder because the dagger happens to be the same shape as some random wreckage. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Mace grew up in the Jedi Temple. There you go. Now you understand everything. He grew up with no touch, no love, no care, nothing. He grew up in a regime. Denai's gal, Mace Windu. Everything reminds me of her. Who is Meanie Bottoms, and what he died to know where was the second Death Star. Meanie Bottoms died to bring us this information. Such wisdom from the Hound. I mean Bail and Scarl. Seems every bad idea has a Sabine or Ezra behind it. When you're technically correct, he is the chosen one. He will bring balance to the Force. Somehow, Palpatine returned. Well, I didn't say for how long, did I? You were given orders, you were given time, you were given more leeway than most, and yet I find this planet unprepared for the arrival of our Viltrum Empire. The Empire anticipated your resistance, which is why they sent me. I'm Conquest, and I'm your last chance to fulfill your duty. The Delts of Mirdir Sabrian Mirdilim I. Possibly the worst coloring book in the world. A selfie with Dad. The Jedi Council apologizing to Ahsoka after she was framed and kicking her out. Ahsoka showing some signs she might come back. Mace Windu, this was your great trial. Fun fact, kids voting in the next presidential selection are the same ones eating Tide Pods. Help us, Charles Darwin. You're our only hope. Who would win? The cutest dog in the world, a green space leprechaun toddler. I'm a Mandalorian. No, I'm a Mandalorian. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. At the playground. Kid 1. Okay, I want this swing infinity times infinity as much as you. That's the highest amount it can go. The kid who knows about exponents. There is another. Girls, I can't believe he didn't cry at the Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Boys, you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. When you're a bounty hunter, and Sauron is offering more than Lord Vader is. When you ask your dog, what's in your mouth? When you're the first one in your family to get diagnosed with ADHD, and you start seeing the signs in everyone else. My father has it, I have it, and my sister has it. The worst part is that I knew they were the droids we were looking for, but then this old guy says they're not, and I got all confused, and, oh man, when I go into work tomorrow, I'm getting force choked for sure. Mom, I'm not mad at you. Sector is clear. I'm just disappointed. Not clear. Not clear. Trade offer. I receive your child. You receive nothing. Qui-Gon Jinn. If history had been more like this, I might have paid more attention in high school. Porkins, come over to the dark side. Not a chance. I hate the Empire. The Sunday bar on Death Star has 92 different toppings. I'm starting to feel a little evil. Bill Burr as Mayfield had a better ex-Stormtrooper arc in 15 minutes than Finn got in 3 entire Star Wars movies. Do you think that it is okay to have a relationship with a Jedi? Of course. You should do what you think is right and don't listen to others. I'm always there for you. If you need help, I ducked pat me. I know. I feel like Finn was robbed. He should have been a Jedi. I'm sorry, but you don't promote a movie with pictures like these and end up making the featured character a relatively unimportant character that loses more and more of his importance with every new film. Wow, this post actually warms my heart. Thank you all for supporting me. I'll fight for what you guys want to see me do in my next projects. Don't worry guys, we are cooking. Over 10 projects to consider. Do you miss it? The Jedi Order? I miss the idea of it. I'll tell you what I don't miss. There was this condescending droid professor named Huang. He never shut up. I'm glad he's gone. George Lucas. This scene is set in the roughest bar you can imagine. Filled with lent scrambags who'll cut your arm off if you look at them sideways. John Williams. What kind of music will they be playing? George Lucas. Like jazz. My friend, you can't expect people to watch 7 seasons of an animated show to understand the Ashoka references. Me who has rewatched the whole show like 11 times. I wish I'd known him. He was the best starfighter in the galaxy, and he was a good friend. What about my mother? She was the queen of Naboo, and since they were legally married on Naboo, you are entitled to inherit a huge fortune. Isn't that correct, George? The ultimate debate, who's better? 698 votes. 52 battle droids. 579 clone troopers. 67 stormtroopers. I love democracy. Obi-Wan told me about you. Oh really? What did he say? He said you were a good friend. Luke, did I ever tell you about Ahsoka Tano? She was your father's exotic teenage alien appearance. A fine piece of Disney bringing back the Clone Wars for a final season. All the extra stuff we would have got if Disney hadn't cancelled it in the first place. Why are characters with green lightsabers always the most powerful? Green means powerful with the Force. Blue means a powerful warrior. Purple means Samuel L. Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber, so that's what he got, lol. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. One day, Lucasfilm can use the World Between Worlds to have Anakin Skywalker fight Darth Vader in a lightsaber duel. We never told you about your father. I know enough. I know you killed him. No, you are your father. Ezra Bridger refused his lightsaber because he fully believed and was 100% confident in the Force. Luke Skywalker refused his lightsaber because he didn't care and was disbelieved in the Force. They are not the same. Luke, when gone am I? The Last Jedi will you be? What about Ezra? Off-world. Ahsoka? Unavailable. Mara Jade? Don't invoke her name. I wonder how the Star Wars fandom is doing lately. The fandom. What do you think of Shin Hati? Baddie she is. Change her I will. How many of you want original and human down to planet stories like Rogue One and Endor? and who want the opposite, Jedis, lightsabers, and tons of original trilogy in the Clone Wars fan service. So, you want realistic original content that's full of original trilogy in the Clone Wars fan service and Jedi superpowers, and astromech droids committing a war chime every season. Imagine being so committed to being a bigot that you'd rather memorize dozens, if not hundreds of alphanumerical combinations and refer to a dude as CT241382 or whatever instead of just calling him Bob. I can fix her. You cannot fix her. None of us can. Grond will fix her. What is this place? It looks like the world between worlds as seen in Rebels Season 4 Episode 13. Oh, okay. I don't watch cartoons. Let's see who this Vader guy really is. Anakin Skywalker, and I would have ruled the galaxy if it weren't for you meddling kids. We've got to help her. They're my friends. I've got to help them. I can save him. I have to try. Who are you? Go away. When you're at your little brother's Star Wars birthday party and the kids want to recreate scenes and give you a lightsaber, this is where the fun begins. 99.9% of the Jedi Order. We are keepers of the peace, not soldiers. Anakin. Knife goes in, guts come out. Everybody talks about Obi-Wan aging between movies. Nobody talks about my man Kit. The Clone Wars changed him. Episode 2. Episode 3. Star Wars fans, when Disney refuses to make a TV series about Darth Sugmidek, a character that appeared in one slot of a comic book 24 years ago. You may be cool, but you'll never be Thrawn shooting at a TIE Defender with a pistol cool. Do you miss it? The Jedi Order? I miss the idea of it. I'll tell you what I don't miss. Yoda talking backwards. You had to wait until the end of his sentence to learn the subject of the sentence. What the duck? Voldemort returned after his defeat because he still had his Horcruxes containing the pieces of his soul. Sauron returned after his defeat because he put the most of his power in one ring. Somehow Palpatine returned. You know, my lady, that Count Dooku was once a Jedi. He couldn't assassinate anyone. It's not in his character. So that was a ducking lie. The most emotional lightsaber duel. The most famous lightsaber duel. The original lightsaber duel. Hands down the greatest lightsaber duel to ever exist, no question. I don't want to go to school today. It's okay Annie. You can stay home. Today kids, we learn about the high ground. Studies show women are less likely to receive CPR in public than men. The idea behind the Womanikin, a best vest for CPR dummies, is to help address gender disparities in CPR training and performance. Meet the Womanikin, the best vest working to close the CPR gender gap. I'm begging them to call it literally anything else. You were my sister, Womanikin. I loved you. When you see Disney Star Wars for exactly what it is, my heroes won. The Empire has fallen, Luke has passed the tests, and redeemed his father. Han and Leia have a budding romance. The New Republic will bring order and peace to the universe. Luke failed as a Jedi and teacher. Han and Leia divorced. Their son became a Sith and died. Han and Leia and Luke all died estranged. The New Republic is weak and corrupt. Palpatine's lineage survived and thrived. Finn didn't even get to be a Jedi. Roses are red. Violets are blue. You were my brother Anakin. I loved you. When Grievous says he's been trained in the Jedi arts, but literally uses zero force abilities, I have purposely trained him wrong, as a joke. At 19, Anakin Skywalker was a general in a galaxy at war. He was considered one of the most powerful Jedi ever. He was also married. At 19, Padmé Amidala was the queen of a planet and saving lives during a crisis. At 19, Leia Organa was a senator and a leader in the rebellion against the Empire. At 19, Luke Skywalker was living with his aunt and uncle making broom and whoosh noises while playing with toys. Really? You're going to save a Chancellor with wired earbuds on? Anakin, I've told you before. They offer superior sound without the need for charging. They possess unlimited power. You're only going to slow me down when they get snagged on everything we walk past. Anakin, earbuds are a more elegant peripheral from a more civilized age. I will not wear the AirPods as you do. We don't want a backstory. His character is better when he's mysterious. We never even got to know his backstory. Fans who have no idea what they actually want. The time has come. See Cute Order 66. You couldn't done this literally 1 minute ago, before I gave him back his lightsaber. My body in the afternoon, when I'm trying to do something productive. I'm too weak. My body at night, when I'm trying to get some sleep. Power. Unlimited power. Clones immediately after killing their Jedi generals on the battlefield. How do we survive after that? Incoming droid forces. That's the neat part. You don't. Younglings, when I grow up, I'm gonna stop you right there. My real life ship knowledge versus my Star Wars ship knowledge. Military boat. Ah yes, the 900 meters Victory class Star Destroyer of the second stage, Crimson Command configuration. Anakin. Padme told me about your lightsaber on Geonosis. You broke it and tried to cover it up. I told you I'd kill you if you broke another lightsaber, and I'm a man of my word. I'll give you a 10-second head start. Anakin. 8, 9, 10. Ready or not? Here I come. Anakin. When you boot up Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Cal has a blue lightsaber instead of what you built in the last game. Where's my purple/green/orange lightsaber? Is it safe? Who do you prefer as the best female Jedi? Ahsoka Tano. 958 votes. Rey. 58 votes. We'll have to land somewhere for repairs. Here Master. Ender. It's uninhabited. 2 days later. He is the chosen one.